everybody. It's Sophie and Marco dishing out on movies, TV shows, and books.
Hey everybody, this is Marco, and this is my Cobra Kai Season 2 Episode 1 review. And now just to get this straightened out, every individual episode review is going to be strictly non-spoiler. I'll release one a day, or maybe one a week. I haven't figured it out yet, since we have this Avengers coming up tonight. and so at the end of the season, I'll do a big mega review where I do a non-spoiler review of the season and then a spoiler section. And very briefly, I'd like to talk about the first season. The first season of Cobra Kai, I think, is a masterpiece. It manages to do something that not a lot of things can do nowadays, sequels. There's a lot of people they say don't bring back to the Future, don't bring back Ghostbusters, because you'll never recapture the same magic as the original. And season 1 of Cobra Kai proved that that's simply not the case, because they continued off of the original series without doing something as rude and insulting as what Halloween 2018 did. And they continued the series, and they brought in new characters and new storylines, and they did it in a great way. And by the end of season 1, I thought that it was very simple, but great. I would give it like a strong 8.5 out of 10, or in other words, B+. I wouldn't give it an A, because I think that it was more of a setup season, like an introductory type of, we're just getting started type of season. And that's good. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, season 2 opens off with a cliffhanger from season 1, where we're introduced or reintroduced to the character of John Kreese from the original Karate Kid series. And right off the bat, I gotta say, he's the best part of the episode. It's really the whole episode. You're just getting to know this character, where he was. There's no delay in knowing where he came from. You know where he's from, and you know what his motivations are, and you know what he wants. And the new characters, actually, I was very excited when I saw them, and that was surprising to me, since really the show's about Daniel versus Johnny. But when you see the newer characters, it's almost even more exciting, because they're a breath of fresh air in this series. And I thought this episode was really good. It didn't really have any major issues besides one thing, and that is there's a certain relationship developing, and it seems very, very obvious that there's a relationship developing, almost like too obvious. And I almost wish that relationship wouldn't happen, because I don't know. I don't know how it's going to play out or anything for sure, because I've only seen this first episode, but that's the only issue I really had. I thought it was great. It was a great introduction to the second season, and it also answered the season 1 finale in a great way, because the season 1 finale got very dark in a sense, and we got kind of an answer to that, of would that kind of darkness continue, and or how would it be resolved. So I'm being very vague so I don't ruin it for anybody. I would give the first episode of season 2 an A-, because there's the really only one issue is that there's a certain relationship developing, and it's a little too obvious. It's not really organic to me. There's even dialogue that's sort of hinting at there being a relationship coming. So, yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds like you really like it.
And there's even a surprise cameo. I won't mention by who, but the cameo was extremely hilarious and probably one of the most enjoyable parts of the episode, since I've seen this person get interviewed on Collider Live multiple times, and he was really cool to see.
Oh, so it's a him.
Well, I didn't say who it was or anything like that. It's no one. It wouldn't be a spoiler for me to say, but I don't want to spoil it.
That's
So
okay.
I'll see you on the next episode review, episode 2 of season 2. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.